How's that? Still sleeping. Feels good. This is fun. Good day, everyone. Wow, that's my warm up. Welcome here in my YouTube channel, Alvindeleon, guitar teacher, guitarist, and I'm doing tabs and backing tracks, solos, guitar solos with tabs and backing tracks here in my channel. And also Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, I do this live stream where we talk about guitar solos, we talk about guitar lessons, techniques, everything. Now we'll be focusing on this solo, and oh man, this solo is all about bending. Wow. If you're not used to bending, this is a difficult solo. So even if you're used to bending, lots of bends here on this one. I use gauge 8, so I think for me it's okay. But if you're using maybe like 10s, you need to have a really good bending technique and really strong fingers or hands to be able to pull this off. Okay, so this is a song from Candlebox. So this is an old one, but really good. I can say in terms of phrasing, it's just pentatonic, but the phrasing is really good. So hopefully you will enjoy this lesson. We have Alan Castro. Hello, good day. And yeah, let's talk about this Candlebox Far Behind guitar solo. If you don't know this song, it's all right, but yeah, you will learn a lot from you know the techniques and the phrasing with this solo. Okay, now the first thing is chords. What is the key? G major. So we have the notes G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. So that's the, or if you think of the relative minor, which is E minor, same notes E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E, right? So if everywhere on the fingerboard, you have to know all those notes: D, sharp, D, A, B, C, D, E. You start here: G, A, B, C, D, F sharp, G. And I cannot stress enough how important that is. You have to know all your notes on the fingerboard. If not, we'll start with the basic, which is which are positions of the pentatonic. Okay? Positions of the pentatonic. I can say one of the easiest way you can visualize the fingerboard, because you're looking at like boxes, right? First position here, which is most of the time played. Fifth position here, most of the time played also on this solo. Then second position, and so on and so forth. So if you haven't mastered the shapes of the pentatonic, you can just check out Mastering Pentatonics by Alvin deleon. Check that on YouTube, and then memorize all your pentatonics. Or you can check my complete beginner guitar course here in my channel, where you can study from the very basic, from buying the guitar, what pick to use, everything, up to blues scale. So that's 36 videos for you guys, all for free. Complete beginner guitar course here in my channel. Okay, and let's get on with the lesson. It's on G major or E minor. Okay, same notes. We'll start with the chord. Yeah, it's repetitive, but that's the thing, how to make solos out of basic chords. G, E minor, D, that's the chord progression. Very, I can say basic, very popish. You know, G, E minor, D, and C, which is 1, 6, 5, 4. Yeah, and now, if you're going to do the solo and you don't understand any like phrasing or how to really create a solo and serve the song, it's actually difficult. You know, you cannot just put random, you know, solo here. Let's say if I put, let's say, natural minor, doesn't really fit that much. Yeah, also I slow it down a bit. Look. Know what I mean? You really need to work with the genre or the style. So that's a really good lesson for those of you who want to, you know, work on how to create guitar solos, which I always talk about here. You know, creating melodic solos or serving the song. You have to know the phrasing of the one thing I really learned about creating solos, and also checking those the grades, checking the subdivisions or the phrasing of how they sang the song. Then when you do the solo, you try to copy that in a way, you know, and then expand it a bit from that. But you don't really go out of that, you know, like phrasing. So understanding phrasing and for you to, you know, serve the song when you do solo is very important. Because if you just do random, let's say Steve Vai went and played with this solo, so it's like putting Steve Vai in Candlebox, right? If Van Halen just came in, maybe that's good. I don't know, but knowing the like the band and what their music are, it's the solo here is actually for me just right. Alright, it really serves the song, like that part. So that's what we're talking about today, okay? So I know it's basic G, E minor, D, C, and then the when I talk about the scales, it's just pentatonic. Again, it's basic, but the phrasing I can say is really good. All right, so let's talk about that now. I want to welcome first, okay, our viewers for tonight, for today. Yeah, it's Night Lucas here. Uh, I was installing new mommy bar my guitar and it broke. Oh my! Wow! What kind of a whammy bar are you installing? Are you installing Floyd Rose or installing just a normal one? And then we have Devo blog here. Hello, welcome to my live stream. And let's talk about this solo. I don't know how I can help you, but yeah, we need to, you know, the details of what you're going through. Or if you have a luthier in your place, yeah, that's the best thing that you can, yeah, you can do. Okay, the first one here. See, those are just two notes, right? Two notes. And we're working on that E minor pentatonic here in the first position. Two notes, but how you phrase it makes a big difference, right? And then also that's how like blues players work on their notes. It's not how like how many your notes are. It's more about how you treat the notes and how you phrase it. So this is a really good example of that. Now, like I've said, this solo is not easy because of those bends, lots of bends and runs. And then I slow it down a bit so that we don't get copyright, because I got copyrighted on my post on this one. Hopefully we will not be copyrighted now. And then we have this. I know that's generic, like that E note there, and then playing that D going to that E note. It's like from octave bends, right? but you just separate it. So you're playing E here, and then you bend the D here on the second. Now, when you're not used to bending, this is really difficult. Like targeting that note, and most of the time you can hear this, right? It's not really hitting that E note, or getting over that note. So really practicing your intonation or your notes, like what to really hit or target. So it's more of like how you position your hands, and it's technique. So if you're not used to bending, yeah, try to work on it already, because it's one of the best or the most important, I can say, technique on electric guitar and guitar soloing, bending. So that's the first challenge, I can say. And then you do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, right? One, yeah. And it doesn't stop with the. It's all bending. Bend again. Now, the thing with this solo also, yeah, it's using pentatonic, but it's following the chord progression, or what we call target notes. When it goes to D, you see they're hitting the F sharp there. Right. So what are the notes on the D chord? We have D, F sharp, A. So you're targeting that F sharp there, which is not included in the pentatonic, right? Because in the pentatonic, E minor pentatonic, we only have E, G, A, B, and D, right? You can hit the D there, but yeah, F sharp's not included, right? So on that section, very melodic. So that one, and again, bending, half step. Now we're not really talking about like all the notes on the solo, because I have the tabs already here. I have 2 videos of that with the tabs. It's more about execution and the theory behind the solo, so that when you study the solo, you just don't memorize the numbers. You actually understand what the solo is about, or what's the theory behind the solo, what scales, techniques are used on the solo. Okay? Like this one, that's I can say, generic lick, but it's used every time. And then it goes with a double stop, like G and B then altogether. And that alone, if you're taking something out of this solo, that's a really good lick that can. And I put the pinch harmonics there on my video. Like that. So you can move it all over your fingerboard. B minor, A, F sharp. Really good lick. Yeah, and if you will take something out of the solo, this one is good. You can add that to your lick. But there's so many licks here, okay? So that's only one. Right. Let's go. That one I like also, like somebody use that also, Kirk Hammett, all the great guitar players, and double stop. So the first position of your pentatonic, whatever position, A minor, A minor, right, so same thing here. Again, another good lick that you can add to your lick back. Let's see. Right. So I always tell you guys, like, yeah, it's good to learn the solo note for note, but this is better. Like, taking those ideas and then making it your own. Oh wow! And then really like stealing it. I like this part of that solo, and then I'll get it like that one. And this one. And then expand on it. Yeah. So let's continue. Let's check other licks here. Yeah, it's the same thing, right? It's the same thing as the first one. And then adding. In a way, it's just repeating the same ideas, but he's expanding it. So he's not really going out of that context. So he has this idea, right? And then it becomes like ideas. So one idea and it becomes ideas. So expanding on that. And this one. And then again. All on the first position of the pentatonic. So if you notice that with that solo, also that's how I remember the solo. It's just one idea and then expanding it from there. I like this one. Open string, right? That's so good. That's so good. So pentatonic, but again, the phrasing is the most important here. How he phrased that. We all know the pentatonic, but if you don't know how to phrase it, it doesn't really sound good. But this is pentatonic. That sounds so good. That one. Then also he uses wah on some sections. He opened the wah. I didn't do that on my video. He opened the wah. It gives again another flavor into it, like say with the solo. So you can check the original. I don't want to play the original because of copyright. Very strict. Now they're using AI, so I don't want to open it. But you can hear it. They use a wah there. This one, right? So using the like ascending pentatonic there, but using the palm mute, and then going back to our that idea. That's so rock, I can say, right? So yeah, I will try to improvise and do everything that I'm checking here and teaching you guys. So that's just the fifth position of the pentatonic, E minor. Then going to the first position. Right? And that's about it. That's the idea there, but using palm muting to have that effect. And then going back again to the same thing, right? And that's the tricky section. I can say I heard some sweep there, so that's what I did, especially the last section. That part, and yeah, you can do alternate picking, but listening to it, it's more of like a fluid motion, and the phrasing is kind of different. It's odd in a way, um, because it's not exact. So when I study solos and transcribe it, I transcribe it, by ear, and if I can check like a live version playing it, then I'll do that. But yeah, this is simple, and also it's in just one position. Because how can you even get that sound? There are no other position here. It's kind of hard if you're taking it here, right? So, for example, this one B here, you have to play it. Already awkward, and then you go. So I'll be playing here D here, right? So I'm here already. Definitely, if thinking as a guitar player, I will not do that. You know, it's really difficult to work on that position, and especially if you're using only 22 frets. Okay, I'm using 24 frets, so maybe, but it's difficult. So it's and you're coming from this position, right? So everything here. So easy to like decipher. You know, yeah. A lot of bends there. Something to work on that section. That one. And the phrasing is not exact. You can check that on the original. Okay? That bend. And then this part, with I said the sweep picking. So that's the first section. All in the first position. So coming from that second string, right? I'll just stop there on the second string. And then I go to the first string from the second string. So that's a sweep. Down, and then down again, and then up. And from there, I think it's alternate, right? Oh, it goes back again to the second string and then sweep again. So, yeah. So when you work on that section of the solo, you will see what I'm talking about. When you go from the second string to the first string, if you do alternate picking, for me, it's like I'll be like stuttering, you know, like I cannot really. It's so hard to flow, and also the original speed is really fast. Okay, it's fast on that section. So for me, maybe you can do that, but when you check the solo and try to study it, look for that section, and you'll see what I mean with the picking. For me, sweep picking really works. And it's fluid. Yeah, I'll be. No, I cannot see it. No, I can't do that. Or maybe I didn't practice it like that, because for me this is the easy way to do it, which is sweep picking. And listening to what he did also, I think he did sweep picking. So check that out, guys. Okay, that section, the ending section of the solo, you will see what I mean. Because it was 15 second string, and then 12. You can do that hammer, but I did pick there. If you do hammer, again, it's sweep picking. If I pick it, it's still, I'm going to be playing sweep picking there. So just like that. 15. See, I'll show it to you. 15, and then 12 here, first string. Then when I hit 14 there, so it's upstroke, and then go 15 again, and then 12. So I have this. It's a really good lick, and also if you work on it, so 15, 12, right, down, down, then up, and now you're ready to sweep again, down, down. So you can do that. You can use that as a lick also, and I really think that's what he did that on that section, because it's easy to do. Yeah. Also, if you're gonna take something out of this lesson, that one is all good to work on. Hello to Basher ako. And Ryan Vavor, hello. Nano Dugas, another learning night. Dugas, yeah. And Transcendental Agitation, Under the Bridge, please. Not our lesson. I think that's Under the Bridge, right? Sometimes I feel like I don't have a father. Sometimes I feel like my only friend is the city I live in. It's distorted from the side together we something like that. So I play that. I play Under the Bridge on my gigs, so I know that. But our lesson today is more of solo, so soloing. And again, if you're taking something out of this lesson, that last section, that sweep picking is really nice. So you can work on that. Okay. So all my videos now when I post, it has tabs, and then after that, some of my videos have slow ones. So I put slow, but nowadays I just put the tabs because you can slow it in YouTube already. So I didn't do, there's no point. Just slow it down. And I have also the backing track and chords. And if you want a copy of the chords that I'm using here, even power chords or like like chords, you can go to my Patreon for free and just sign up as a member for free, and you will have the backing track and the chords, not the tabs of the solo because it's for my paid members. But still, if you like practicing chords, rhythm, you get the PDF for free and the backing track, and you can practice your rhythm. I believe in all of the great guitar players like Steve Lukather, Van Halen. Even for me, they say the same thing. If you want to be really good with soloing, focus on the rhythm. Focus on rhythm because rhythm will teach you a lot of things, including phrasing. Okay, and how you subdivide, rhythmic subdivisions. So focus on the rhythm. And like I've said, you can go to my Patreon for free, and you can do that and download all my chords there and study in the backing track, and work, play along with the backing track and study rhythm. Rhythm is very important, guys, when you're doing guitar solos. What? You have to study rhythm? I want to play guitar solos. Yeah, I cannot stress enough how important it is to understand rhythmic subdivisions and the rhythm before you go to soloing. Yes, because soloing is like combination of all of those subdivisions, which is called phrasing. Right? Do you have any questions for me? We have Mickey Misi here. Basher, if you want like Tagalog lessons, please go to Facebook. I do Tagalog lessons, and I do also OPM, which is original Filipino music, like what Basher ako is saying there. So that there I can do that. But here we have audience from different countries. We have United States, Japan, Indonesia, um, so many, so many. I check my demographics, and it's a lot. Also from UK and France, from Europe. So if you want the Tagalog ones, like he's requesting for pagsubok, go to you know, to my Facebook page. Okay. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you again tomorrow, and we'll talk about anything about guitar lessons. If you want to support me, of course, if you haven't subscribed yet and you like this, please do subscribe, and I'll see you next time tomorrow again with another solo. Have a great day, guys, and ciao. Bye bye. Rock on.